You're limitless, Pastor. Take over.
Hey, Limitless family. We're here at Crossroads World Outreach Ministries here at 165 South Cypress Avenue here in Columbus, Ohio. We are doing a Saturday giveaway. We usually do giveaways on Fridays, but we also we've been receiving so much food. We have been doing them on Sundays, Saturdays, and Sundays as well. Just depends how much food we receive, and then we also we receive a lot of clothing as well. So this is at 165 South Cypress Avenue here in the inner city of Columbus, Ohio. Where we do it because we have a passion for people. We have a love for people, but we have a love to be able to share the love of Christ. That is the one biggest thing that we really, truly try to do is share the love of Christ. We do it by giving. We do it by giving. We do it by feeding as many people as we can. We do it in a humanitarian way. So when you come in, you'll come here, and it starts at 4:30 on Fridays, and it starts at 2 o'clock on Saturdays. So 4:30 on Fridays, and on Saturdays. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Uh, so and we just kind of make sure we feed as many people as possible. We can't do this without our friends and our family support. People donate to us. Other ministries donate to us. It's a true blessing that we get as much food as we get, and this is the reason why we are needing your guys' help. I was like, our ministry is literally the outreach ministry has outgrown the four walls here at Crossroads World Outreach Ministries. And, God has placed upon our heart uh, to, to be able to do what we call the Vision Project. And the Vision Project is literally to actually build another facility right behind us. So we're not gonna move out of the inner city. We're literally going to be able to build a new facility right behind where this facility is at. And we are needing your guys' help. Again, it's called the Vision Project, and it's for our new outreach center that we're going to do right here in the inner city of Columbus, Ohio. And we would love for you guys' prayers, and we would love for you guys' support in that. You guys can literally go to our website at www.crossroadswom.org. Again, it's crossroadswom.org. And we just ask you to pray and ask God how you guys can be able to help us in this time, in this season, so we can be able to touch as many people's lives at a crossroads as we can. And as you guys can tell, we're very thankful for the type of food that God sends to us, and for being in the inner city. He says there's a lot of holistic food, so you can see there's a lot of vegetables, a lot of good vegetables. There's onions, there's bell peppers, there's mushrooms, potatoes, apples. There's mangoes, oranges, limes, bananas, and just a lot of good food. If you make smoothies, this is a great place to come to offset some of your grocery bills. You can literally come here and you can get milk, you can get cheese, you can get yogurt, you can get some meat products. And the way we set everything up, we set it up we're not just going to, pack you up a box and shove the box into your arms and say, God bless you. But we're literally going to allow you to be able to get a bag. And we're going to allow, how are you doing today?
Oh, I need all kinds of food, buddy.
Amen. Amen. Well, we got you. We got you. So we're going to literally give you a grocery bag or give you a box and allow you to go shopping for your family, because we truly believe you are the one that knows what you want. You're the one who feeds your family. You know what your family likes. You know what your family will eat. So we're here to be able to help you out in that manner. So what we end up doing is we'll give you the box, we'll give you the grocery bag, and allow you to be able to go and pick out what you're going to need for your family. And same with the clothes that we have set out. We set these clothes out and allow you to be able to pick through. We got children's clothes, we got babies' clothes, we got women's clothes, we got men's clothes, and all of them are donated by the community, by different ministries in the area and in the region. And we're just so very thankful that God blesses us to be able to be a blessing to as many other people as we can. And we cannot do this without your guys' support. So again, we ask you to please pray. Ask God how you guys can be a support to us. We thank God for our friend Wolf and the Limitless family. We thank you guys. Limitless want to be a part of what we're doing here in the inner city of Columbus, Ohio. And we're very, very grateful for that. So we can be able to touch more lives, to be able to let more people know what we're doing in this area. And again, it really truly is about sharing the love of Christ. It really is about sharing the love of Christ. And that's what we do the best, is to be able to bless people, to bless others. And, you can never, ever tell uh, that we can be able to do the best that we can with what we got. And we try to make sure that we give it away. Hi, how are you doing? We make sure we try to give everything away. They just blessed us with a truck and a van. We're very, very thankful for that. We've been just given a truck and a van, so we'll be able to go to different parts of the city and be able to set up exactly like this, so other communities can be able to have the resources and be able to have the different types of food to be able to bless others. So we want to be able to help other ministries to be able to do this. Right now, we help and help serve families in Newark, Ohio. We help serve families in Lancaster, Ohio. We help serve families and people come as far as I think it's Washington courthouse to be able to partake in what God is doing, in this area and in this region. And we are very grateful for that He allows us to be a blessing to as many people as we can. But again, we have outgrown this facility, and that's the reason why we have to look for a different facility. I can take you inside. This is um, our distribution center. As we bring in all the food, we bring all the food into the place, and we'll literally go through all the boxes, and we will separate all the boxes, from good food, from good food to the bad food, to make sure that we can give the best product what is given to us. And then we're able to set it down on the table. So we cannot do this again. Like I said, we can't do this by ourselves. We need all the volunteers that we can be able to get. So, but this is also our sanctuary. So we have to literally break down and put all the chairs aside of the road, and then we bring all the food in, and this becomes our distribution center. Then by Sunday, we have to have it set back up as a church, set up back as a church by Sunday. So, we have the food has just outgrown the food and the clothing, just outgrown the space that we have, and we need more space so we can be able to serve as many more people as we can. And we can't do this by ourselves. That's what the Vision Project is all about. The Vision Project is truly to be able to build a new facility, and we literally can go and we can look for a place, out in Hilliard, out in Grove City, or out in somewhere, out in the suburbs. But God has called us to this place. God has called us. Okay, go ahead and pray for it. You guys know how to pray, so go ahead and pray for it. Uh, so God has called us to the inner city. God has called us to this corner at 165 South Cypress Avenue here in Columbus, Ohio. He's called us here. He called us here to be able to do a work, to help those who are in need, to help those who just need a leg up. He's called us to this corner in the inner city to help, those who are hooked on drugs, to help those who are hooked on alcohol, to help those who are just needing the love of Christ. And that's what we're here for, is to be able to share the love of Christ with as many people as we can. And, we'll be able to do that. This will be the new facility. And again, we thank all of our partners and all of our friends who help us. But this will be the new facility. It'll be right here, going back towards that way. And that'll be the new outreach center. This is where we plan on building the new outreach center. It's back through here. And we will be able to help the homeless people. We'll be able to give them a place where they can kind of hang out, a place where they can take a shower, a place where they can be able to look up for a job, a place where they can do their laundry. We're going to be here to help those who need resources, who needs resources. God has set us here on this corner on Cypress and Town Street to help families. There'll be a youth center. There'll be, a place for kids, a safe place for kids. And we'll be able to do this all here on this corner, Cypress and Town Street. But again, we can't do this without your guys' help. Can't do this without your guys' support. And whatever God puts on your heart to be able to do, it really would help us out. We started this ministry here at Crossroads World Outreach Ministries. We started this ministry in 2015, and we only started with one table. We started with only one table. And God has blessed us to be able to have this many more tables to be able to bless the community with. And again, we started off with only one table serving people, and now we got tables that go all the way pretty much around the building. And we're very thankful that God allows us to be able to do this. But again, we're just growing out of space. We have grown out of this space, and we are needing your guys' help to be able to bless others that are at a crossroads. So 165 South Cypress Avenue. If you're needing food, come on down. Come on down. We have all types of food. I've been really looking at this food, and these are like little bite-sized cucumbers. I thought that was really cool. I was like, and this type of food you don't get in the inner city. I mean, there's not a grocery store here in the inner city. There's a lot of convenience stores, but there's not a grocery store that you can pick up avocados or cucumbers or a head of lettuce or apples or bananas. But God has fortunately allowed us to be able to do that. He brought this here to the inner city, so people can have something good to eat, have nutrition, so they can have nutrition. Apples and bananas and you know limes and mangoes and still trying to figure out what this is. I know somebody can tell me what this is, but you know I'm not for sure what all this stuff is. All I know it's supposed to be good for you. My mom used to make squash, so I'm thinking that's a type of squash. So she's made us. My mom made us squash. I'm a farm boy, come from the hills of southeast Ohio, down in Jackson County, a little place called Glenroy, and we had a little farm on top of the hill, and our mom they made us go out and pick green beans and corn and tomatoes, and so it's truly a blessing being able to see all this in the inner city. So as you can tell, we got lots of sweets, lots of other things. We got lots of bread, lots of different types of bread. Come on down and help yourself to what God has given. Uh, we'll be here until it's gone. 165 South Cypress Avenue, 165 South Cypress Avenue. You can find out more information on our website at www.crossroadswom.org slash. You're absolutely welcome. You can find out, you can go to our Facebook page at Crossroads World Outreach Ministries. You can find out more information on there as well. And then you can go to our Instagram page at Crossroads WOM. If you're just wanting to give, if you just want to give, you can go to our Cash App, which is Crossroads WOM1. Again, it's Crossroads WOM1. Again, we're located at 165 South Cypress Avenue. So if you're wanting to partake in what God has here, you can come on down. Again, 165 South Cypress Avenue. We got incredible volunteers. These volunteers are just truly, truly amazing, and they help out in so many different ways. And here's one of those amazing volunteers. Don't I know he's kind of scary, but he's great. Yeah. There's another one right here. Great volunteer. He's a little bit more handsomer, but
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, no.
I'm just playing, Stanley. You're a good looking man too. So, so we got great people. Great. Yeah. Give me just a second. So whatever you guys can do, 165 South Cypress Avenue. We're so very grateful for your guys, for Limitless to be a part of what God is doing in this area, in this region. We thank Wolf and we thank his family. They have been just amazing supporters of what we're doing here in the inner city of Columbus, Ohio, and we're just thankful for all the Wolf Pack, all the Wolf Pack. You guys are just amazing group of people. Again, 165 South Cypress Avenue. I don't know. Let us know. We'll let you know how you guys can help. And again, if you want to know more about the Vision Project, here pretty soon there'll be a GoFundMe specifically for the building project. So it will definitely tell you guys how you guys can be able to help and how we can be able to build this place here in the inner city. People say it can't be done, People say, it won't get done, but I have a higher power that says, write the vision and make it plain, so others can be able to run with it. And this vision is plain. It's plain so we can be able to touch more people's lives. They're at a crossroads. There's so many people that is needing this help. We have not shut down. We have even through the pandemic, we have been here. We have seen the load of help where we were serving only 150 to 250 people a week to over 1,000 people a week that will come through the food line. So, and we have not shut down. We have not shut down uh, because that's what God told us not to do, to keep on doing exactly what we're doing. And that, again, is being able to share the love of Christ. And again, as we kept on doing what God has asked us to do, and that's to share his love, feed the people. He brought more people along to stand by our side. And people like Travis Potts and High Praise Ministries down in Jackson, Ohio. Apostle Darnell Hines or Columbus Family Worship Center. Just a lot of amazing people. Pastor Julie and her ministry. Just beautiful, beautiful people. She was out here today. Pastor Norma and the Wings of Passion. They came. She came out yesterday to be able to help out Matthew 25:35 Ministries. My friend Pastor Steve Fletcher. He ended up retiring. That's the reason why we're able to get the truck. Again, Lisa and Mr. and Mrs. Amos, Pastor Amos and his lovely wife, and that they're another reason why we were able be able to get the truck and but they also partner with us. They're the ones who brings us the pizzas, and they partner up with us. Fred Reiser, Doug Bennington, Pastor Doug Pennington, Pastor Fred Reiser. They are over at Jordan's Crossing down on Hugh Avenue, and they have just been a super blessing to us. Bishop Reed, Cathedral, just so many people. Apostle Anita Swain. We thank God for her. We thank God for her ministry. Just so many wonderful, wonderful people, so many wonderful ministries that has helped us out and been a blessing to us. But we're just needing your guys' help to make sure we can keep on doing what God has called us. Again, the hardest part about it is we have outgrown this facility, and we need to build the outreach center, which is called the Vision Project. We need to build that outreach center so we can keep on serving as many people as we can, so we can keep on sharing the love of Christ. And people say, there's not a hunger problem, but there is. There is a hunger problem still in the United States. There's still a hunger problem. And, and that's what we're here for. We're still here to stand in the gap, still be able to stand in the gap to those who are at a crossroads. And, these tables were completely filled. All these tables were completely filled. And as you can tell, it's dwindling down. And, in the evening, we set up tables, and we call it the giving table. These are the giving table. And what we find is people that they actually will come, and almost any time at night and be able to partake in the food. But what we also find is we find people also placing food, on the tables, our neighbors and our friends, they'll just come if they have extra food in their cupboard, they'll come and they'll set it on the table for those, so, there's a huge homeless population, and we'll try to, set friendly food out for them so they can be able to partake in, anytime that they need, that their need will be met. So 165